What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, just want to say, if you're a fan of those legends of the game, I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. Also, guys, this is content that you enjoy. I would greatly appreciate it if you would posterize that like button. And in the comments down below, guys, I would love to see a legend you'd like to see me do a build on. And with that being said, let's get right into today's video. So, guys, I remember seeing this kid when he was at Murray State. You know, as most of you know, I'm from Kentucky, so yeah, I remember seeing, and I thought he was going to be good. You know, I didn't know how good he would be, but I thought he was going to be. You know, he was definitely going to be a solid player in the NBA. But I could have never guessed that he would have taken over like he has. I mean, he's just good. He's a really good player. He's unbelievable. And as good as Zion could be, and as good as Zion has been when he's been on the court, I think if the Pelicans had a do-over, the number one overall pick would have likely been Ja Morant. That's just my take on it. And that's not a knock on Zion. It's just Zion. I don't know. Does he not want to be in New Orleans? It's like they're doomed essentially. Like no one wants to play there. No superstar wants to play there. You know, which Zion is technically not a superstar, but he has that ability to be one. And then you've got Anthony Davis who wanted out. You know, so I don't know. But I really feel like they would have took Ja Morant because, hey, the kid has shown he doesn't care who's on his team. Because when he was drafted to Memphis, Memphis wasn't a good team at all. But now they're a good team. You know, a really good team. And, I mean, he's just, yeah, he's just a really good player. He's one of my favorite young players in the NBA to watch, right? It's just, the kid has so much potential, and I really hope that he can stay healthy and we can see that potential, right? We can see what he's able to become because, yeah, he's got the potential to be really good. But yeah, so we're going to get right into this build because I could talk about Ja Morant for days. The kid is just unreal. So guys, with this build, this is exactly how I would do this build. And I would do the finishing and playmaking. I think that's the best way to do this build. And of course, I mean, with this, I mean, it really depends on you, but I'm going to go speed. I just feel like it's the best way to go. And of course, we're going to max out our close shot. We're going to max out our driving layup. And we're going to max out our driving dunk. Now, you don't have to necessarily max out your driving dunk, but we're going to. Then we're going to max out our mid-range shot, our three-point shot, and our free throw. And then we're going to max out our pass accuracy, our ball handling. And then we're going to take our post control up just the one. As you can see, just take it up to one just to get that 23rd playmaking badge. And then for our defense, guys, we're going to max out our perimeter defense, our lateral quickness, and our steal. And then we're going to put the rest on our rebounding. And there's going to be a few left over, I believe. No, I guess not. I was wrong. I do so many of these builds, guys, and I don't ever write anything down. I probably should really start doing that. But yeah, if you look at this, guys, it's a really well-balanced build. You've got 19 finishing, 9 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 7 defensive and rebounding badges. So it's a really good, well-balanced build. Now, body shape, of course, I mean, that doesn't matter. It's whatever you prefer. We're going to be 6'3", and 174, I believe, is his listed weight. Wingspan, guys, not even going to touch it. In fact, if you wanted to take it down to get the improvements in ball handling and shooting, you certainly could. But I'm just going to leave it where it is, just because, well, it's really well balanced here. But if you look at this, guys, so once you get this build maxed out and you get it to 99, you're going to have a 99 speed and a 99 acceleration. You're going to be so quick. Then if you look at everything else, you're going to have a driving layup of 99, a very solid 86 driving dunk, a really, really good 79 mid-range, a 71 three-point shot, which doesn't sound great, but it's more than enough. And then an 86 free throw. You're going to have a really, really good 90 pass accuracy with a 95 ball handling. You're not going to be a liability on defense because your perimeter defense is going to be 80, lateral quickness of 78. You're going to have a steal of 84. So you're going to be able to do really, really well. For the takeover guys, I mean, it really depends on you, right? It's just with me, you know how much I like the slasher take. I just feel like it's so overpowered. You build a slashing playmaker with, look at the shades of Ja Morant. It's such a fun build to play with, guys. It really is. It's just so fun to play with. And I mean, this build, I will tell you, this build in the pick and roll is one of the most deadly builds that I've done. It's just crazy at how good this build is in the pick and roll. It really is. Now for the badges, guys, I'm doing Acrobat, Fearless Finisher, Slithery, and Posterizer, all on Hall of Fame. Now, you can also do like Teardropper, Giant Slayer's another good one, and you could do Limitless Takeoff as well. If you wanted to do Unstrippable, that's fine too. Okay, and then for shooting, guys, we're going to do Hot Zone Hunter. You can do Limitless if you want to. It really depends on if you plan on shooting threes. It's up to you, really. And then I'm going to do Deadeye. Now, if you wanted to do something else, you certainly could. If you want to do volume shooters, Stop and Pop. Stop and Pop would work really good on this build too, where you're a point guard. But the badges, guys, like I say, I mean, that's primarily, whatever works best for you. So with this, guys, we're basically going Unpluckable, Tied Handles, Quick First Steps, Space Creator, all on Hall of Fame. Now, if you wanted to do like Triple Thread or Quick Chain, anything like that, Handles for Days, you could do that as well. Now, me personally, I like doing Bullet Passer. And then I want to do Handles for Days, Quick Chain, and Stop and Go on Bronze. So if you look at this, you've got Tied Handles, Unpluckable, Quick First Step, Space Creator, and Bullet Passer on Hall of Fame. With Stop and Go, Quick Chain, and Handles for Days on Bronze. And for your defense, guys, I'm just going to go Clamps, and then Interceptor, and then Intimidator on Bronze. So Interceptor and Clamps on Gold, Intimidator on Bronze. But there you have it, guys. This is a really good Ja Morant build. And guys, I'm telling you, if you've been watching the NBA, you know this kid is. There's no need to to go in depth, and talk about, because you know who they are. You've seen them play. You've heard about how good they are. You've heard about that potential. You've heard that they should have been taken above Zion Williamson, look, that's not a knock on Zion either. Zion has game. He has potential to be an amazing player. It's just we haven't really seen it. We've seen flashes of that. And this kid, Morant, is just, well, he's taking over the NBA, guys. Like a couple years ago, everybody was talking about Luka, right? And I mean, Luka's still got people that talks about him. But, there's a lot of people now that's talking about Ja and, what he's able to do. And it's always good. I mean, I love seeing this young talent come into the game because, everybody was always talking, who's going to take over after LeBron and KD leaves and Steph. Man, the NBA's in good hands, guys. You got Giannis, you got Jokic, you got, you got Embiid, you've got Luka, you got Ja, Zion, if he ever gets it together. Man, the NBA is in really, really good hands. And the NBA's got a lot of young talent. And, Tatum, I mean, there's just no shortage of talent, guys, in the NBA. But yeah, guys, I will tell you, I'm not someone that I don't typically enjoy playing point guard builds, but I really like playing this point guard build because it can do everything. Like, even though you don't have that great shot, it's a good shot. You're going to be able to knock it down. You're going to be able to finish. You're going to be able to facilitate. You're not going to be a liability on defense. This build literally does everything, and it's so fun to play with. So for that very reason, guys, I'm telling you, this is a good build to play with. If you like playing the point guard position, or even if you're like me and you don't typically like playing that point guard position, it's a fun build to play with. So give it a try. But with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd posterize that like button. If you love those legends of the game, I would recommend subscribing to the channel. And guys, in the comments below, please let me know a legend you'd like to see me do a build on, past or present, it doesn't matter. I'll be more than happy to do that build for you. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Have a good one.